Hello everybody, Dr. Blue here. Today we are reviewing The Walking Dead final season. I know it's been a little while since this game came out, but there was that period from July to September where there was just like no games coming out, so I had to kind of do like one that was somewhat recent, but obviously wasn't too recent, so Walking Dead it was. And yeah, today we're just going to be reviewing this game. The game wasn't that long, it's about 8 hours, 10 hours in total maybe. So this review won't be too long because I haven't got too much footage, but it should be a decent length anyway. Anyway, so let's get into it. Final season of The Walking Dead. Obviously, there was season 1, 2, and 3, and now we're on the final season, which is 4. Telltale Games were developing The Walking Dead up until season 4, in which Skybound then took over. So there's a kind of whole new company developing this season, and they had decided to take over, and now they've said that The Walking Dead final season is the last episode of Clementine's story, but it's not necessarily the end of the Walking Dead game, so there might be more stories, but it's the end of Clementine's story, but not the Walking Dead as a whole. Now, it's important to remember that I did 2 playthroughs on this, one for me and my choices, what I wanted, and the other as a completely different and opposite one that kind of went against my choices and stuff like that, basically asshole choices. But this kind of final season, the premise of it is kind of you mentor AJ, the child of the mother and father in season 2 who both died. You took over in season 3, got him back at the end of season 3, well, season 4 really beginning, because he got kidnapped, and so you kind of mentor him, you teach him the right values, teach him right from wrong, stuff like that. And that's the whole kind of premise of the season, that you are mentoring AJ. You are in Lee's place now where he was when you were, and that was Lee and Clementine. So let's get into the first impressions. So the first impressions, this game let you have a past choices summary of the previous games. So if you imported a save, you could import your choices. If you didn't, you couldn't. And you could choose like your little kind of choices leading up to season 4. It wouldn't be every choice, just the important choices that detailed what happened in season 4. But it was a nice touch. Like
Lee protected other people
They do a really
too,
cool thing.
but he couldn't save everyone.
Lee saved Doug.
You can never save everyone.
Okay, I like this though. It's asking me all my choices.
Living were just as dangerous as
This
the
makes
dead.
me think that the choices might have
A
mattered.
woman
And then there was obviously the cover art in which Clementine is in the same pose as Lee and AJ's in the same pose as Clementine back in the old cover art. It's a really nice touch. It kind of brings the game full circle, showing that Clementine is now in Lee's role in that situation, and seeing how she will do better if she will.
When the dead started walking, I was small and alone. Until a man named Lee became my protector.
What's really cool is that image. They have that big guy is Clementine now, and the little guy is AJ. It's really cool. I like it.
I searched for a long time. Just when I gave up hope, I found him.
And look, it's the same
We're
pose.
searching together
She
now
even has the
for a
axe.
place we can call home. I'm all AJ has. He's all I have.
But she's got a whole different task of teaching AJ things. Lee didn't really have to shape Clementine's morals because she was already kind of raised by her parents and stuff, but he did have to kind of take over responsibility from her. But anyway, yeah, there's a big contrast there, a big comparison. It's kind of throughout the season as well. It's mentioned. So let's get into the features. Now, there are some good parts and bad parts of this game. Definitely more bad parts than good, but that's just kind of me. Every review, I kind of highlight the bad parts more than I do the good parts. It's just my fault. Doesn't mean that every game, I review is bad. It just means I'm a perfectionist, and I don't think I'll ever find the perfect game. But yeah, the features. So this season, obviously, as I mentioned, it focuses heavily on AJ, about teaching him right from wrong. Constantly reminds you that AJ looks to you for advice. He seeks your approval above all else. And here's some clips kind of just emphasizing that. Okay.
I'm gonna help you more, so you don't have to do everything.
Where are you going?
On patrol.
Patrol.
For danger.
You get in a fight, and that
Bad
fucking
people.
hurts.
Monsters. Whatever you have nightmares about.
Try going back to sleep.
What if you stayed here instead? If you go back to sleep, I'll stay awake and make sure no more bad dreams come.
You can't do that. You're not magic.
How do you know? Maybe I have magic and never told you.
No, you don't.
What is it?
Could I maybe sleep in your bed? Like I did when I was
Sure.
little?
Yeah, come on up.
I'm not scared, just tired.
Makes sense to me. Think you need that?
Come on, come on. Yeah, awesome.
AJ,
What?
you're still little.
Yeah, I know.
A strange scene. But I like that they build all this character development with AJ. Like, there's a lot of focus on AJ. Because I think the whole season revolves around him and how you raise him, how you raise him to be. And I think it will probably determine his fate. But I like that there's a lot of these character development scenes with AJ. Like, it really talks about his feelings a lot, and I like it. It's good. And that's the thing, because you're teaching AJ, you're kind of shaping another human being. There's a lot of choice in this game, a lot of things to determine. They mostly have to do with AJ's personality, though, but there is a lot of choice. Loads of different relationships with people. You can get loads of collectibles. You got to shape AJ's future. You've got to also determine the outcome of the episode. Like, this is getting really good because it's doing really well. Like, there's lots of like different outcomes you can do, because you've got to determine the outcome of the story, which is these choices, right? That's all these choices. But then you've got the relationship choices as well, and these will progress as the story goes on. So far, though, I'm very impressed, because last time in the previous few games, when with Telltale taking the lead, it's mainly just about how you leave the story. This is about how you direct the story and how you cultivate your relationships with people involved in the story at the same time. And there's just really good character development with AJ, and kind of shaping his choices and stuff. And also another character that has really good development is this character called Tennessee, or well, he's shortened to Ten, which is what most people call him. And he's got like mannerisms and his beliefs and stuff, and the mannerism is really good because he always kind of puts his thumbs together when he's nervous or talking about something, and they kind of reiterate that throughout the whole thing. You see him putting his thumbs together whenever he starts to talk, and it kind of makes you feel sorry for him. It's like, oh, poor Ten, please get your words out, I'll be patient. It's like, it's just really good character development. They really made me kind of understand Ten, understand what he's like and stuff like that. No, Ten, no, no, if you put 10 down, you let go of him.
Tennessee, did you get lost?
Oh, he does the little finger thing where he starts like messing with his thumb or something. It's like, oh, confidence. That's not amazing, but if he seeks my approval, then that's okay, because he looks to me for guidance, and I can teach him the right way to be.
Sim was the third.
Third to join the group.
The day after AJ killed Marlon. You already know Violet and I voted for you to stay. Sim was the third vote.
Wait, that means Omar voted us out? And Ruby?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Huh.
What made you think of that?
Sim said you knew how to survive. He could just tell the school would be safer with you there.
Oh, he trusts us.
I voted for you because I liked you. But his reason, it was better.
And what's interesting is because I had multiple playthroughs, I had one where I was really nice to Ten, and one where I was just such an asshole to Ten. So you can see more of his mannerisms each time, because he kind of gets nervous, so you see him playing with his thumbs and stuff. And here's some clips of me being nice to him, and here's one clip of me being so horrible to him that I've just got like uber guilt over it.
They weren't always walkers. Wherever this place is, everyone gets to be
I suppose so, yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I draw the walkers the way they probably looked. Sometimes I draw Minnie and Sophie the way they probably left them. But sometimes I draw this too.
Can I be there?
Sure. You want to be there too?
Yeah, draw me in.
I promise I'll draw you well.
Don't know how the fuck
You just
I
gotta
swear
hold
I
still.
keep fucking, like,
Sure, why
divining
not?
what she's about to say. I don't know how I do it.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Making me smile.
Here you go.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's yours.
Oh, it's a collectible for my room.
It's ours.
It's a collectible, yo. Yes!
Sometimes I draw the walkers the way they probably looked. Sometimes I draw Minnie and Sophie the way they probably left them. But sometimes I draw this too.
Can I be there?
Sure.
Aw, 10. He's so adorable. So
You want to be
innocent.
there too? I promise I'll draw you well. You just gotta hold
I
still.
said yes last time, so I said
No
yes
thanks.
this time.
Oh. Okay.
God, I'm so mean to 10, but I have to
Is
be.
it okay if I stay in the picture?
Uh...
If you don't mind? Is it?
God. No.
I'm sorry, AJ,
Oh,
but
I'm
no.
so mean.
Scratch him out.
Oh
now.
no!
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't like that scribble.
No. Oh.
No.
Don't worry. I'll draw you something later. Something different.
10, I'm so sorry.
It's
Oh, I
getting
feel
late.
terrible.
Yeah. You guys should get some sleep.
Aren't you coming?
Not yet. I want to finish this
Oh, I
first.
feel so bad.
Good night.
Oh
See you
my
tomorrow.
god. I'm so glad in the other one that I didn't do that. Oh my god, that's so mean. And not only that, most of the cast actually had really good character development. The main cast, all the children, pretty much had really good character development. The only one I would say is the exception is probably Omar, because most characters you talk to do have character development highlighted, even if they kind of die shortly later. Except for Omar, he's really the only one that you don't really shine a light on. But those that aren't highlighted in the beginning are kind of highlighted later as well, and you get to know everyone in the school and talk to everyone. So it's really good. The character development is spread out quite evenly. I like these little moments. They put like a lot of effort into this. Just these little moments that make the characters really
I
lovable.
didn't realize how many of us we lost. Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper. That one girl with colored braces. And Joey, Maddie, Lamar.
Erin. Yeah, I used to make fun of her braces. Why did I do that?
Alex, Dewey, Trey,
God damn.
Stephanie. Holy crap, how many of us died?
34.
Jeez. That's so many. God damn. Alright, read
Whose
a
is it?
file.
Lewis.
Oh, Lewis. Shit.
Should we read it?
I could tell you why I was sent here instead. You know, as
Pardon
a
me.
consolation prize or whatever. You might hate me after, but since we're all being so open and all,
Only if you want to share.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I spent a lot of time at my grandma's house growing up. What with my dad being a drunk and my mom with some
3
freak
jobs?
ups.
God damn. When does she
But
sleep?
After my grandpa died, Grandma just kind of shut down. Spent all day and night rocking in her little chair in the den. I'd sit there at her feet as we both watched TV. Mostly cartoons, since she never seemed to care. Sometimes I could hear her crying, but I didn't look back. I'd just feel really weird and turn up the volume. You know?
Shit.
Anyway, one day she left the den and came back with another chair and a .22 rifle. set the rifle butt on the top of the chair, holding the barrel back to her chest.
Oh my god.
So, you know, she had trouble reaching the trigger this way, but she must have known it would happen. Because she took out this really tacky wooden back scratcher. The real long kind with the one end shaped like a hand. And, used that to push the
Oh
trigger.
my god.
So yeah, bang. Right. Her body folded up and just kept rocking. My mom came to get me 5 hours later. I hadn't moved. She asked why I didn't call the police or an ambulance or anything.
Oh my god.
I just shrugged and told her it wasn't like Grandma was going anywhere. And besides, I just wanted to finish my cartoon.
Jesus, dude. Holy fuck. It sounds like she didn't know what to do.
She shipped me off to Erickson the next day.
It sounds like
I
just
was
a kid
11.
who didn't really know what to do. I'm sorry, Violet.
I'm so sorry, Violet. I can't imagine what that was like. What you went through.
Oh no.
What?
Is it someone you know?
Who was she?
Miss Martin. Our nurse at the school.
Someone tied her up.
She stayed when all the others left. God. She looks... You can barely recognize her. She's just like all
Sorry.
the others.
I'm sorry, Ruby.
I just wish I could make her look like she used to.
Oh.
One day we came out looking for food. Walkers attacked us. Thought we could fight them off, but there were so many. Miss Martin told us to run, so we did.
Who tied her up then?
She taught me how to patch people up. Stitching, local anesthetics,
God, she looks
painkillers,
beautiful.
fever reducers.
She's,
I don't
I've
think
never
I
seen
can
the design before.
take care of her. Would you? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I will. And you even got scenes showing like the vibe of the community, and scenes that are also kind of slightly funny as well. Just little interpersonal relationships between other characters. They are shown all the time. It's not just you and every character. It's you and every character with every other character. There's loads of interpersonal relationships that you can identify and learn about, and the character development shows it off really well this season. This game even does a really good job of tugging on your heartstrings sometimes with these scenes. As I said, there's a lot of character development. There's a lot of kind of places for happiness, sadness, and, you know, true heartbreak, and full of joy and anger, and just so many kind of scenes that have lots of room for these different emotions in this game. And here's some kind of tugged on my heartstrings.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
Oh, I can't sway people? Come on. No. I want to go around, talk to everyone, try and sway them.
Please don't kick us out.
Oh, AJ's so cute sometimes.
Come on, let's go.
You're like, oh. Oh, poor AJ. And then there's the scene that almost made me cry, where Clementine is having a dream about the raid she's going to do, and she gets nervous, and every time she gets nervous about a big thing she's going to do, she goes to talk to Lee on the train, and this just shows the kind of scene of her talking to Lee. Almost made me cry. Not many games can do that, but this one came close. Oh. Oh, god damn, man. It's tugging on my heartstrings, yo. It's not fair.
Wow. Just look at you.
Oh, I see, so all grown up now.
Just look at you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry if this carries on.
This group you like. You better not live in a city. You know, I told you to avoid those.
They don't. No one goes into the cities anymore. It's an old boarding school in the woods, miles from anywhere, with no adults at all.
No adults?
It works. I promise.
Time to go, Clementine. You've got people that need you.
Don't fade away into dust, please.
Goodbye, Lee.
Oh, God fucking damn it. That fucking brought me close to crying, man. Holy shit. And then the final season has this kind of open combat thing that they use a few times. So you'll be thrust into an area with walkers and you can either, you know, stun them with the B, knock down the legs, or you can press Y to kill them. And there's like a lot of that they use over and over again. In the previous seasons, there was like different types of combat where walkers would come around the corner and you'd shoot them in the head or something. And like various kinds of combat, but mostly QTEs. This does have QTEs, of course, but there has this kind of reused open combat kind of thing. And I say reused and that has negative connotations, but that's not really the case this time. The open combat works. It's simple enough. You kind of learn it. It's good. I like it. And then speaking of the walkers, usually in the previous seasons there's a lot of clones, but this one, for instance, in the greenhouse was really detailed and really well designed. The thing is, like, I like that, because in the last season, we had, like, this chocolate bar Twix walker because it just hadn't rendered in. But if you look at her, they've really spent time and design on that walker, and that's really cool. Like, they've really, like, gone into depth on that, and that's dope. Like, last time we had a Twix chocolate bar walker, and it wasn't great, but, like, I don't know if it's Skybound just taken over, or did Telltale design most of this already? I don't know,
okay?
but
Yeah.
this season is a lot better than the previous
Just
so
need a
far.
minute.
And then some other little extra points. There's these pen and ink graphics that are super off-putting at first, but you just get used to it, and then it just kind of works, because it fits in with the art style that they've used the whole time, and the pen and ink graphics just kind of complements it all. Skybound took the liberty of adding a title sequence to this season, and I gotta say, it is pretty gorgeous. I do have to mute it because of the music, but it is gorgeous, and it is a really nice touch that they've added in. I'm going to show you it here. Obviously, it's muted, though, because of the music. The music, though, is really good. If you end up playing the game yourself, do listen to the music. It's really nice. But I just wanted to show you the kind of artistic style of the title sequence. Compared to the previous seasons, this game is just head and shoulders above the rest. The character development is there. The story is really good this time around. I'll get more to that in the spoiler section. There's interesting characters, new and old. Some old, not as many this time, but it is really good. This game is like, you can tell it's been developed by a different company because it is just head and shoulders above season 1, 2, and 3. And then the bad points. Obviously, with any game, there is bad points, and this game is no exception. So first of all, sometimes AJ kind of seems like a My Little Psychopath. Even if you try and make him good, he has moments where it's just like, what the fuck? Even if you raise him like really well, he just really comes out with some bizarre ass stuff. I know you're kind of trying to raise him, it's going to give you the sense of danger that he's like, oh shit, am I raising him wrong? But some of these are like way kind of just out there. You don't have to watch.
You don't need to watch this.
I want
Oh,
to.
AJ, you're so fucked up.
Come on, we have a boat to find.
Come on, AJ. God, it's so fucked up that he wanted to watch that. Like, I'm trying to teach AJ how to be good and stuff, but he's like quite fucking psychopathic, actually. I felt
There
like
are
talking
3
about
kind
it,
of
really.
lives, Clem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Leave a comment on it, man. Feel free to, anyway.
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. And usually look like dirty
That's
water.
actually surprisingly
Other
accurate.
times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out.
It's raising My
He
Little
was a bad
Psychopath. And there's this dog, Rosie. In both playthroughs, I did, like, the first playthrough, I interacted with her a lot. Second playthrough, I didn't interact with her at all. But she behaves exactly the same in both playthroughs. One of them, I just didn't pet her, didn't talk to her, didn't want to get to know her at all. The first one I did. But she still came along and bit the walker head and helped us out. So it kind of just, like, she behaves the exact same way in both playthroughs, which I think is a bit pointless, because it's like, why would I want to get to know Rosie if she's just going to do the same things anyway, and at the end of the game she just ends up still like sleeping next to you even if you've not greeted her at all or anything. He gets so fucked up. Oh, Rosie, I didn't even fucking like recruit her off of the grave and she still defends me. That's strange. So it doesn't matter whether I recruit Rosie either? Like, seriously? Rosie was depressed after you ignored her. She still did her part anyway, so I don't know how that matters. It's a dog. And there's a common theme of that, where you will talk to people, get to know them in different ways, but things will still remain the same. You can have a lot of different relationships with people, which is some of the new stuff they've introduced in this season. You can have people hate you, be disgusted with you, or, you know, love you, or, you know, like you and stuff like that, yet they behave kind of exactly the same. For instance, in this, Brody gets angry either way, no matter what you do, no matter if you talk to her before, if you, push Abel into the walkers, or you let him take the food, she gets angry either way.
Where did you find all this?
The old train station. Clem knew where it was.
Train station? That's outside the safe zone.
We'd have even more, but we ran into the creep that fucked up our rabbit traps.
Creep? What creep?
Clem saw him smoking those nasty-ass Bible cigarettes.
He had weird, different colored eyes.
I hope he wasn't anyone you knew.
Did
No,
he follow
he's
you?
dead.
Nope. I shoved him into a pack of walkers. They took a chunk out of him.
It was awesome.
Look, I don't know if he got out of there, but if he did, he won't make it for long. You attacked him?
He did point a gun at us.
Fuck! If he survived, you know
He
he's
did
coming
survive, he
back for
definitely got
revenge.
bit.
What the hell were you thinking? This is fucked. How could
He
you
had a
be so
gun. He was
stupid?
pointing at AJ.
If I hadn't done what I did, he would have shot us. I made the right call. Bullshit! What if there are others? You don't know what people are capable of out there. Think again. I just can't. I won't. Just not again. Fuck!
Definitely even.
Where did you find all this?
The old train station. Clem knew where it was.
Train station? That's outside the safe zone.
We'd have even more, but we ran into the creep that fucked up our fish traps.
Creep? What creep?
Clem saw him smoking those nasty-ass Bible cigarettes.
He had weird, different colored eyes. Did he follow you? No, I let him have some food, and then we lost track of him in a swarm of walkers. You just let him take our food? What the fuck? Now he knows we're out here, and he'll come back for more. What the hell were you thinking?
Either way then, I guess.
This is fucked. How could you be so stupid? If I hadn't done what I did, he would have shot us. I made the right call. Bullshit! What if there are others? You don't know what people are capable of out
she has
there.
to go at you either way.
Think again.
Which kind of blows. But
can't.
hey.
I won't. Just not again. Fuck!
Jeez. This argument between a sim and Willie kind of plays out exactly the same no matter whose side you take, and both of their traps just kill one person each. Even though a sim's argument throughout the whole thing was that my brick traps can kill multiple people, he only kills one person anyway.
Because you're boring and your idea is stupid.
Oh, I'm being stupid? You're the one who can't think straight. If you could hear yourself...
Guys, what the fuck? Violet told us to work on the traps together, but a sim won't listen to anything I say.
That doesn't mean you have to scream at each other.
Stay out of this. I have an idea for duffel bags filled with bricks. We drop them on the raiders if they get to the admin building. Willie here wants to use a giant, idiotic swinging log to take out one raider at most. It's completely stupid.
You're stupid.
You're being childish.
I'm trying to help.
So help.
Brick trap.
And stop arguing.
Sim is right. We should use his brick trap. It sounds more practical.
Mine's practical too.
No, it isn't. It's exactly the kind of thing a child would think of. Especially a child who has no idea what he's up against.
Ooh.
What the shit?
There's no honor in this group. No honor.
Because you're boring and your idea
I gotta
is
go with the
stupid.
Sims
I'm being
idea
stupid.
now, I think.
You're
No,
the one who can't
Willie's
think
idea.
straight. If you could hear yourself...
Guys, what the fuck? Violet told us to work on the traps together, but a sim won't listen to anything I say.
That doesn't mean you have to scream at each other.
Stay out of this. I have an idea for duffel bags filled with bricks. We drop them on the raiders if they get to the admin building. Willie here wants to use a giant, idiotic swinging log to take out one raider at most. It's completely stupid.
You're stupid.
You're being
I gotta give it a log trap this
Not.
time.
I'm trying to help.
So help! And stop arguing!
The swinging log sounds like it could do real damage.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sure, damage to like one person. If it manages to hit anyone at all. I don't know why I'm surprised though. You know, I can't remember the last time Willie did anything useful
he
for the
punched them
school.
now, right?
You could barely handle guard duty.
What the shit?
Lily, no matter if you choose to leave her behind or bring her with you in the RV, doesn't hold a different opinion of Lee. She still hates him. And the thing is, you can kind of be an asshole throughout the entire playthrough and be mean to everybody, yet you can still romance Violet or Lewis no matter how badly you treat them. And the only one that actually cares is James, the guy you meet in the woods who's kind of like, don't kill walkers. And the only difference it kind of makes there is he doesn't show you his boyfriend and he does treat you differently. So it's like James, the only character that's like, if you kill walkers, I hate you. If you don't, I love you. And if I love you, I'll show you the picture of my boyfriend that I used to have. And it's just, that's the only character that ever treats you different if you're an asshole or not.
Your friends are different. Open-minded. Accepting. Like you.
They're good people, I think. I just hope no more of them
That's
dies.
not usually how my first impressions go. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. It's just being welcomed. It's strange.
They could be your friends.
That one boy called me cool. Not sure anyone's ever said that to me.
You know, they could be your friends too. I know you didn't want to come into the school before, but now that you've met them...
I haven't lived with people in a long time. But it does sound nice. Let me
I hope he does
it.
join us, man, and we can learn this whisper skills.
I wanted to show you something.
What is it?
This was my boyfriend, Charlie.
Oh, damn.
We joined the Whisperers together.
Oh, is he dead?
But it changed him. In a way that couldn't be undone. It changed both of us.
God damn.
What do you mean?
The Whisperers were my family. From a
So
young
what happened
age.
to your friend?
At
Your
that
boyfriend
time,
even?
I witnessed a lot of death.
Just gotta survive.
Your friends are different. Open-minded. Accepting. Maybe one day you'll be the same.
Oh, he doesn't like me. Because I did the violence thing.
Listen, Clementine. I need to talk to you about AJ.
What do you mean?
The Whisperers were my family. From a young age.
And then some choices are never resolved. Obviously, this is a final season supposed to wrap up everything. Some choices are never resolved. A lot of loose threads are left untied. Kenny obviously died in Season 3. No matter how he died, no matter what you did, actually, he died. But in Season 3, I had him turn into a walker because he died to walkers and got bit. That never came back. You never see Lee's walker. He never comes back. Krista, she ran off into the forest. She never comes back. There's a lot of people that you kind of just see and then never see again. And all those loose ends are kind of left untied. And it's quite disappointing. And then, with the walkers, a lot of the walkers have this really weird eye thing, and it sticks out like a sore thumb. It's like where their eye has been pulled out, I think, and it's like the pink retina that's left behind. And it really stands out a lot, and it happens throughout, and it's not really ever addressed. I think it should be fixed. It looks really weird. It looks really, really bright pink. It probably should be a dirty red or something, but it's really odd. Just like she told us. Might be worth searching, but apparently not. Why is that in his eye? What is that? What's that in his... We didn't stab him through the eye. What is that? It's like some sort of sausage. What is it? That is some sort of gem, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with his eye, but hey. Why is this red thing in their eye constantly? Has their eye been pulled out and it's that thing? What is it? What is the fucking red thing in their eye? It's everywhere.
Not bad.
Don't know what it is. And then with the walkers, I'm in this fight in the greenhouse and then the bodies just disappear. What is the fucking red thing in their eye? It's everywhere.
Not bad.
Don't know what it is. It's fucking in every single walker,
look.
I swear.
Wild ginger. Eastern prickly pear. Jerusalem artichoke. False Solomon seal.
This doesn't look overgrown to me.
Let's find that barbed wire and anything else that might be useful.
The red thing. The thing is, it's not even that. It's like it's in every walker. Walker bodies have disappeared now. Where did they go? Where did the walker bodies go? They disappeared. Where did they go? What? All right. I mean, Mitch just looked at them, but I guess the walker bodies have disappeared now. Alright then. And then you get used to the pen and ink thing, like I said before, but then they use it as a rendering distance, and that kind of blows, because you can see the circle really well in the hallway, and you kind of just see the circle of render around you, and it's really, really, like, once you notice it, you can't unsee it. God, okay, that's bad. The fucking pen and ink thing is the rendering distance, and it moves. I don't like that. That's gross. I dislike that. And then just a couple of other points. On loading screens, the music keeps catching itself or tripping over itself. It's really weird. And then there's this scene where you storm the boat. It's very cool, but very misleading. It makes you seem like you have to rush the boat, but you don't. You've only got to use 4 walkers to hide for long enough until the distraction can be implemented, and then some of them you can't even grab because there's a glitch with it. It was a really frustrating scene. I had to look up how to do it because it's really misleading in game. It's not that intuitive. I just have to survive long enough until they set the hay bales on fire, I think. It's not about getting far, which is kind of misleading in this. I like the soundtrack though. The soundtrack's cool, even if it is a bit of a weird scene. Because it kind of puts to the impression as if you have to go really far, but you don't. You just have to survive until the hay is set on fire.
Stay behind
the walkers.
Use them as shields.
I fucking heard that line like 10 times, because I fucking did this 30 times. No. Back now, I'm going to use this one. I think that's it. I think I'm good now. No, not quite. How are we doing, guys, with that hay? Oh, there we go. We got it.
Damn it, no horses! Hey, get their fire under control!
Come on. Come on, 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 come on. I'm behind him. I'm behind him. He still gets shot. Wouldn't let me press it. What the fuck? Wouldn't let me press that for some reason, even though I was right behind the walker. I was starting to phase through him. So I guess that didn't work for some reason. And then there is the spoiler section. If you don't want to be spoiled, please skip to this timestamp down below that I will put in the video here. Please skip to here if you don't want to be spoiled. If you don't care, please carry on, because there's some really good points coming up. So in this kind of game, there was more choice than ever before. There was an absolutely fuck ton of choice. There's a lot of choice in terms of, like, there's more choice than ever before. So if I switch back to the game real quick, and we look at extras, and we go to relationships and choices, there are a considerable amount of choices, much more than before. If I get to the final bit, because some of them there's 4 choices, you know, there's as much as 4 choices in each one. If I just go to the very end, oh, okay, I was kind of hoping for a summary, because there's 4 choices there, there's 2 there, there's 3 there, It's 2 there. 2 there. All those there. And then different people and shit like that. So there's more choice than ever before because there are 4 choices on some things, which is pretty incredible. There was the Violet's bridge death that she can die in.
Get across.
I don't know how I'm going to get across with this fucked leg. I don't know how I'm going to get across. Oh fuck no, the thing broke. How are they going to get across?
Odyssey, move your fucking ass now!
Let him go! You'll die if you don't!
Don't you fucking shoot him, AJ. Oh, okay, thank God. No, Violet, no! No! Oh my fucking God! Oh my fucking God! Violet's gone! Holy fuck. There's a choice that kills 10.
We have to go now.
Right, now either 10 dies or Lewis dies, but I trusted AJ to make a call, so he shoots 10.
Let him go! You'll die if you don't!
I trusted him to make the hard call. He shoots 10 in the neck. 10 dies. But Lewis lives. Shit, man. Poor 10. Oh, he's gonna turn and everything.
Come with me.
No.
What the fuck? How could you just shoot him like that?
I had to! You'd never see your treehouse if I didn't.
My treehouse?
I did it for you.
10's dead. He's dead. Do you
Yeah,
realize
I think
that?
he does.
Look. He's gone. Because of you.
There's one, if Lewis doesn't get his tongue cut out, then Violet goes blind. It's one or the other. Oh no, I'm just with Lewis.
Oh.
Lewis.
Fucking hell, dude. Oh my God. God damn.
What did they do to you?
No, don't. They cut out his
Oh
tongue.
my God.
He just, he kept fucking talking.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, poor Lewis. Fuck.
Oh my God. Violet! Clem, where are you?
She blind?
Lewis, get over here. She's
I
hurt. Where's me?
She's blind.
What?
Oh
I don't
fuck.
We headed towards the boiler room to stop the bomb, and I just... Whoa, slow down. Where is she?
She's
Lewis!
blind. Fuck.
Okay, Vi. We've got you. Come on.
Oh fuck. Holy shit, something terrible happens to either one of them then.
Can you see? I don't let go of me, okay?
Oh fucking hell. You can even control if some people die, so if James is a walker or not, if Lily survives or not. Oh.
AJ, wait! I give up. I will give up. Put down the gun. I'll let everyone leave. My crew and I will leave. We won't bother you anymore.
Oh, nice one, James.
She's not a threat.
Oh, I've got to decide what he does.
Down there. You didn't see what she did. She cut my friend's tongue out.
She is a bit of a fucking psycho.
You don't have to do this, please.
It's a trick.
Don't you fucking dare, AJ.
Oh, fucking hell. He's looking to me for guidance.
Give me the gun.
Can't let her hurt anyone else.
Oh, she's beaten, man. Don't.
Lower the gun, AJ.
I can't let AJ be a killer. I can't let him. I can't let him be a killer. It'll break him.
Okay.
can't let him do it. Shoot. No, I can't do it, man. I can't. It's better this way. We're gonna blow the boat up. What the?
James!
What the fuck? Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, you fucking bitch. God damn it. James, no.
AJ, what are you doing?
Oh, fuck. James. Fucking Lily, she survived. It's good though, that means there's a lot of choice.
I wouldn't if I
Whether
were
she
you.
survives or not.
You already had your chance. You said we were family once. Must have been why
I fucking
you
spared
couldn't.
you.
Let's both just turn around and walk
You killed
away.
James.
Shoot her, Clem. She stabbed James in the back.
Oh, god damn it.
Thanks. I'll need the ammo.
I can fucking aim great the rest of the time.
Without reinforcements, my people will lose their war. They'll die because
Well, you
of
should have stopped fucking kidnapping us.
The Delta was the first place I called home after years of wandering. You're wasting arrows.
Come on, Clem, hit the fucking shot, man.
Nothing lasts, Clementine. Not friends, not love, not the place you call home. They'll all fall eventually. Never forget that, or they'll drag you down too.
Come on, Clem.
Fuck you, Clementine.
Oh, god damn it. Something makes me think she survives either way. Like, even if you tell AJ to shoot her, you know. Alright, this is the scene where she fucking gets what she coming to her.
AJ, wait! I give up. I will give up. Put down the gun. I'll let
No, you
everyone
fucking
leave.
won't as
Let
well.
Blue
She
and I
fucking
will
won't
leave.
either.
We won't bother you anymore.
She fucking won't. Such a liar.
AJ!
James, if he doesn't kill her, you die, I'm sorry.
You weren't down there. You didn't see what she did. She tried to cut us all up.
Fucking blow her brains out.
You don't have to do this, please. It's a trick. Don't you fucking dare, AJ.
Shoot her brains.
Just give me the gun.
You can't let her hurt anyone else.
I don't want to die. Do it, AJ.
Fucking get got. She fucking deserved that.
No. AJ, stop!
She needed to be put down, and James is alive for it. He might get mad at me, though, and run away.
Lily, we couldn't find the other... What did you do? You are fucking dead!
And now the ship blows up. I thought Lily would replace James as the walker then, maybe. Because there's like a character walker, and AJ's like, when I looked into James's eyes, I didn't see James. So there's like no one under the walkers. So he's going to do that with someone else now, maybe? James!
James!
He probably hates me. Let's go, boys. And if you choose to shoot Lily and James lives, James still gets to live. He doesn't pull a Sarah and then die later in the episode. You do never see him again, but it's weird because he just never turns up afterwards. And then Lily's boat scene, like if you let her live, she's on a little raft, and she's not even shown. That scene is not even duplicated with anyone else the whole time, and neither is the walker that AJ looks into. If you make sure James dies and Lily survives, you talk to Lily as she flees on a boat, and you see James's eyes, like AJ says, like, I couldn't see anyone in James's eyes. If you ensure the opposite happens, none of that happens. There's a big amount of choice there. And then there's Abel. You can go all out to torture him, or you can not torture him at all. If you torture him, you get a Rockingham call and response thing.
Well, come on. That thing isn't gonna light itself.
Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
I'm gonna put it out on him now.
Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily... You little bitch!
I'm out of patience, Abel. Tell me where Lily went. Now!
Shit.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good. Okay. Okay. In my boot.
I've got to let him turn as well. Fucking hell, this is cruel.
Everything you need to know.
AJ, check his boot.
We have a boat. That paper shows the miles to the nearest stops. Those words, they're city names. We use them like a call and response. Make sure we don't go shooting our own. Only one we use these days is Rockingham. I can't believe you actually got me to give that up.
You can even talk to James and make him come around on walkers. You can even make him think, okay, maybe walkers are evil, and he starts killing them to protect you.
That's the way out.
Oh, he's gonna go kill them. He's come around on walkers.
Go. I'll make sure you won't be followed.
He's come around on walkers. James is gonna kill them. I hope he doesn't die to walkers now, though. That would fucking suck.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Oh, that is a lot of walkers to kill by himself. I think James is gonna die. James conflicted. He was disenchanted when you didn't see there was... Oh, so James does survive then. Okay. But with all of that, there is a large amount of choice, but there is still a lot of illusion of choice as well. And then there's this part where you can either take Ruby's side or Mitch's side. If you take Mitch's side, if you take Ruby's side, Mitch still dies a little later, so it kind of goes to waste, that relationship, even if you build it with Mitch. Oh shit, this is where Mitch dies. No! No, he dies either way. Damn it.
God damn it.
No. God damn it. Oh, he dies either way. Oh, fucking hell.
Kill who you have to. Take the rest.
Fucking hell. It just kind of shows, like, choosing Mitch's side just does not fucking matter because he dies either way. Kind of blows. And then probably the biggest point of the whole season is that no matter what choices you make, no matter who lives, no matter who dies, no matter how you shape AJ, which is the most important thing of the entire season, the ending is always the same. Clementine always lives, AJ always chops off her leg, because if you don't know, at some point Clementine does get bit by a walker on the leg, and it looks like AJ's going to kill her. He takes her to this barn, chops off her leg, and she comes back with her crutches into the main compound. And that always happens, no matter what you do, which is really weird, because it makes teaching AJ pointless. It makes who lives and who dies pointless. It's just maybe like an outcome you can imagine, maybe. You have to kill me.
AJ, you have to kill me. Don't let me become one of them. Be a good boy. Kill me. No.
Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck.
What you doing there, goofball?
What? What? What?
Whoa.
What?
You're out of bed.
Oh my fucking god.
And you have wood.
Oh my fucking god. She's
Crutches.
fucking alive.
Crutches.
Holy shit. AJ, you smart
Found your hat.
motherfucker. I love you.
And gave it
Oh
back
my
to me.
god.
It was in the river in a saltwater.
Oh my god. Oh, she's fucking alive. Oh my god. I'm gonna do that one.
Just leave.
I'm gonna do that one.
Before you said.
I know.
I'm gonna see Clem
But
as a
now
walker,
that we're
maybe.
here, my heart is saying something else.
I can't let you turn into a monster.
You have to.
Because I chose kill last time, and for the sake of a different ending, I want a different ending. Just for the sake of the review, because I've already got my best. Oh shit, okay, is he gonna... Oh, is he gonna kill me anyway? Or did he chop off my leg? Did he chop off my leg, or did he kill me? Who knows? What did he do?
What you
Oh.
doing there, goofball?
No fucking way she still made it? What? No fucking way. I made terrible choices.
Easy there.
Are you serious?
You're out of bed. You're walking. And you have
How
wood
the
on
fuck
legs.
is she alive? I made terrible
Crutches.
choices. And so I did the first playthrough and I got the good ending. I was like, oh, great, thank you. But then I'm really glad I did the asshole playthrough, because then I still got the same ending. And I was like, what? I made terrible choices. How did I still get the same ending? And it just turns out it happens regardless of your choices. He is suddenly greeted by Clementine, still alive after AJ had cut off her bitten leg. So that is non-determinant. Which is important, because that means that all the different endings, no matter what, AJ chops off her leg and she survives, which kind of bugs me, because this is a choice game, but the final ending, Clementine always lives with just a leg chopped off, which does kind of piss me off, because the thing is, like, you know, it's a great ending. I love it. I love that she does survive, but the thing is, the reason for a choice-based game is to make choices, and if your choices can't affect the final ending, just kind of everything in between. I mean, sure, you get to choose different characters to live and die and shit like that, so you get to decide other people's fates, but Clementine always lives, and AJ always chops off her leg. Which kind of blows. I was kind of hoping that maybe AJ would kill her or something like that. So we always get that final fucking scene there, which kind of blows, actually. And you never even see Lee's walker or his body or anything, which I would have liked to happen. Obviously, Lee died all the way in Atlanta, but walkers travel great distances. Maybe he could have come to wherever we were. Obviously, if he'd have died and shot him, you wouldn't see his body again, but I was hoping at some point we would see his walker, but I guess not. That's just a loose end I would have liked to see, because we never see Lee's body after Season 1, apart from in the dream at Season 4. And then some extra points, and they're doing that whole thing. They've got an axe, and Clementine is limping. No one thinks to chop off the leg until the last minute. There's a whole point where I'm saying, chop off the leg, chop off the leg, chop off the leg, and no one chops off the leg. It really frustrates me. But I guess that's because they were trying to hide it the whole time, but I don't know, it's really weird. Chop it off with the axe. Don't shoot me, because I never told them to shoot me, but don't do it right now, please. Just chop it off. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck, man.
Come on.
Chop
We
it
can't
off
stay
before
here.
moving. I know it's gonna fucking kill, but you've got to.
Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving.
Just chop it off. I know it's gonna fucking kill, but you're dead either way if you don't chop it off.
Forward. Forward.
You've got the axe to do it. Hey, Raphael. Chop it off, Clem. Don't walk on it like Lee did. Because if you leave it for too long, you will just turn. You've got to chop it off. Fucking hell. No. Came full circle. Don't you fucking give me that shit. Just like Lee did. No, come on. Cut it off, please. Cut it off. Cut it off! Don't leave it! You're dooming yourself by doing so. And even the walker that bit Clementine's leg is here as well. It's a duplicated walker that we see all the time.
Grab on!
And get a chomp. There it is. Now, am I gonna die? He's definitely got teeth on something. There's like, the thing is, the first time they were like, "Oh, did you get bit? Did you get bit?" It's like he had his teeth on something, so someone definitely got bit. Come on, kiddo. Oh, it's the walker that bit my leg. Even though it's not, it's just reused walker models. The thing is, at the start of this, I was like, oh hell yeah, there's new walker models, but there's a new set, but there's not the old set, so it's like a new set of reused walkers over and over again. And also, the fact that you can find collectibles in this game was really cool, but it would say that you would put you up in the room, and it kind of pointed to the fact that the school and your room will be fine throughout the game, because you have to put all your collectibles there, and you get collectibles every episode, so it's like, because this collectible system is here, I always know that my room is going to be okay, because they're all going to show up there because I have to put them back there. It was really kind of game-breaking a little bit. If you know game mechanics, you can kind of see it, but, you know. So, overall, there's a lot to this game. There's a lot of choices, more choices than ever before. It's the best season out of the Walking Dead seasons so far, but there is that massive point that I mentioned in the spoiler section which just brings this game down like a lot. So for a Blue rating, with the points I mentioned in the spoiler section, this game is gonna have to be an 8. Obviously, because the people who've skipped the spoiler section are here now, I won't spoil it for you, but people who have watched the spoiler section, the biggest point that I mentioned in there is the reason why this game isn't getting an 8. The reused walkers, the illusion of choice as well, is why this game is getting an 8, because otherwise this game could get a 9 or a 10. So if we'd have put a bit more effort in, made sure that biggest point didn't happen, and just maybe, you know, paid a bit more attention to detail, this game could have easily been a 9 or a 10, but it has to get an 8, which is still a very good score, because I recommend you play this game, I recommend you buy this game. It's still an experience, it's a really good final season, it's a great way to wrap it up. The ending is really nice. It's just, again, those big points I mentioned in the spoilers that I won't mention because the people who skip the spoiler section are watching now, because of those 2 big points, well, 1 big point and just kind of all the other big points, that this game is getting an 8. This game could have easily gotten a 9 or a 10. And then some little funny clips to wrap it up. There's the Doctorate of Ass.
Master of Fine Ass. Master of Big Ass. Juris Doctorate of Ass.
Great. Thanks. A fine ass. There's a Mary flip kill little tiff between Violet and Tennessee, which I thought was really funny. Shit.
This should be good. Let's see. Truth. Marry, fuck, kill.
Bye.
Fine. Marry, flip, kill.
There's this crispy Minerva flick, which is ridiculous. Fucking hell. Stellar shots. What? No! That crispy flick? Just turns around, headshot, no way. So yeah, that's it for the Walking Dead final season Blue review. Bit of a mouthful. This season was really good. I really enjoyed playing it, even if there were those big downfalls that I mentioned in the spoilers. This game still gets a stellar review from me. Next up is probably going to be Borderlands, which I'm kind of reviewing at the moment. I'm playing through it, which I also want to mention in the other video that's uploaded today. After this video, about 1 or 2 hours after this video, I will upload another video which includes a channel update and a bunch of other useful information that you'll want to check out, so that you're not confused as to what happens later today. Please do watch that as well. But apart from that, thanks for watching, my dudes, and I will see you in the next one.